What up, guys? Leon Mooky here, and I'm back with another part of What If Izuku Had a Digimon? This is part 2. In the last part, Izuku is now a more experienced Digimon tamer, as he now doesn't just have Terriermon, he also has Doromon and Galmon, and even reached their champion level forms as well, being Galgarmon and Doragormon as well. As soon, Izuku actually has a lot more confidence in himself into making it into UA with his 3 partners by his side, as he now arrives at UA's entrance exam. So, with that said, let's get into this, guys. As Izuku is standing right in front of UA, the school of his dreams, he's soon just awestruck and surprised. As soon he's saying, "This is it, guys. This is what we all been working towards." As soon Terriermon saying, "Good luck, buddy. We got you by your side, whatever happens." As soon he's Doromon saying, "If anything bad happens, I will come out. You're not gonna stop me, Izu, to protect you." As soon Galmon saying the same thing, but in case there is an emergency, I will listen to what you guys say, boss. As Izuku saying, "Thanks, guys." And Doromon, please calm yourself. Please don't do anything too irrational. As Doromon saying, "I can't promise you anything, but I'll try." As soon he puts his Digivice back in his pocket, as he walks to UA, he soon hears a scream saying, "Deku! So you actually came, you damn nerd!" As Izuku saying, "Kachan, hey!" As Doromon hears Bakugo's name saying, "Bakugo, he's here. I knew he was going to be here, but I didn't think he would start anything this soon." As both Terriermon and Galmon are basically holding back their Beast Dragon Digimon friend from escaping the Digivice, with Terriermon saying, "Calm yourself, Doromon. Don't do anything stupid that could get Izuku from having any chance of getting into UA." With Galmon saying, "I agree. The boss has worked hard for us, and we've done so much for him. Don't screw this for us just because you hate Bakugo." As Doromon saying, "I'm trying, but you think you idiots can let go of me? I mean, I'm pretty pissed, but I'm not going to go out. This is an important day for Izu." As they soon let go of him, with him falling on his face, as the two try to hold back their laughters. Outside, Bakugo soon says, "If you're just don't get in my way once I reach the highest points in the entrance exam. You got it?" As soon he passes him, with Izuku saying, "Oh, at least he didn't do anything." And honestly, I'm more surprised that Doromon didn't come out. I guess things might be going my way. As Izuku soon says, as soon he tripped over himself and is about to fall on the concrete, saying, "I guess my luck ran out." As soon he was caught, as he realized he's floating in the air and began freaking out, as he sees a brunette girl who basically turns him over and releases, and then puts her hands together with Izuku stop floating, as she begins saying, "You know, it would be bad luck if you fell on such an important day like this. So, and also, sorry for me using my quirk on you." As she's soon saying, "Well, good luck in there," and leaves, with Izuku saying, "Wait, I didn't even get to say thank you." Is Izuku feeling a little bit bad, but just goes inside UA as well, as he soon reaches a audience hall where he sees many other participants within the entrance exam, as he begins feeling pretty nervous, as there are so many people here, as he finds a seat right next to Bakugo, as he didn't even realize that he was sitting right next to Bakugo until last minute. Before he could move, the doors began closing, and everybody already into their seats. As soon a man with blonde long spike hair begins coming out saying, "All right, are you all ready for the entrance exam?" As soon Izuku again realized, "Oh my god, it's President Mike! I didn't know he was here." Green-haired teen begins fanboying over the faculty member of UA as soon everyone was quiet, with President Mike saying, "So keep it in mellow. I can dig it. All right, everyone, listen up. Today, you'll be doing 2 exams, one being the written exam and the second being the practical exam. The written exam will at least take you at least a couple hours or so. So take your time. Better if you don't rush anything." As soon, President Mike also saying, you can also listen to music. Just make sure you don't interrupt any of your fellow participants during the writing exam. Also, for the most important exam for you Hero Course applicants is the practical, where he soon presses a button as a screen comes down and showing multiple figures on the screen. As he begins explaining, these robots will be your opponents. They will be known as villains for this exam. They all range from 1 point, 2 points, and 3 points. Depending on how many points you get, will depend on how high you get into the hero course. Also, make sure you don't hurt or hit any one of your fellow participants in this exam as well. If you do, you'll be escorted out, and the points you have will be counted as none. After that, soon a blue-haired boy stands up, having his hand up as well, saying, "I have a question, sir." As soon, President Mike saying, "Caller, I hear you. What you want to lay down?" As soon, the blue-haired boy saying, "Sir, I believe you have made some mistake. You say that there are only 3 robots, but on the screen I see 4. However, on our sheets I only see 3 as well. If this is an error for such a prestige school such as this to make, it is unacceptable." And soon he points at Izuku, as soon saying, You have been muttering this entire time throughout this exam. If you're not going to take this seriously, then leave." As soon, Izuku becomes a little bit embarrassed. As Doromon hears this, also Galmon saying, "Just hearing that guy's voice kind of pissed me off, especially on how you talk to the boss like that." As Doromon saying, "I agree. Why don't we teach him a lesson, Galmon?" As Terriermon holds both of them back, saying, "Don't do anything stupid to ruin Izuku's chances. I expect this from Doromon, but you, Galmon." As Galmon saying, "Sorry, I just lost my temper there for a bit." However, Doromon is still pretty damn pissed, but isn't doing anything out of respect and not to cause trouble for Izuku this time. Still seething with rage after the comments. Soon after, President Mike saying, All right, calm yourselves, everyone. As for your question, the 4th robot is more of an obstacle. You won't be getting any points from it at all. It's best if you just keep your distance from it as far as you can." After hearing this, the boy with the blue hair soon bowed and saying, "Thank you, sir. That's all I needed to hear," as he soon sits back down. Soon after this, President Mike also will be explaining that they'll be in different zones of the practice area, so they'll be working with people that they don't know. As soon, Izuku realized it makes sense. After all, if we work with people from the same schools, we would be getting an unfair advantage after all. With Bakugo also coming to the same conclusion, saying, "Don't be looking at my card, Deku, or I'll blow your ass up." As Izuku saying, "Sorry, Kachan." After going down the other requirements for the exams, Izuku soon went through the written exam. As during this time, Izuku actually did use earbuds to listen to music. However, it also, for some actually strange reason, he actually got a higher percentage in the written exam, thanks to 3 certain little Digimon giving him some answers because they're connected to the worldwide net. So yeah, and he passes at least, 1 hour ahead of time. As after that, Izuku got to change and took a bus to his practice area. As Izuku sees almost a lot of people here and begins getting a little bit worried as he soon sees the brunette hair girl that helped him out. As Izuku saying, I should thank her for what happened during this morning. He was soon stopped by somebody coming up to him as being the same blue-haired boy with the glasses from the auditorium and saying, you are going to distract that girl or possibly sabotage her. Ain't that right? As he's saying, wait, no, that's not what I was trying to. Saying, if you're not going to take this seriously, then again, you must leave. I don't like how certain people would do anything to get ahead in this exam. As he's saying, wait, no, that's not what I meant to. As soon, Doraemon comes out saying, okay, I've had enough. I've been holding back a lot of rage. As he soon realized out of Izuku's Digivice, with Izuku realizing that, Doraemon comes out as he internally saying, oh shit. With soon, Doraemon pounces on to the blue-haired teen as everybody begins getting freaked out, and Doraemon, with an angry tone, begins screaming to the blue-haired teen, saying, you have no right to talk to my partner like that. Apologize right now before I eat your face. As soon, Ida begins freaking out. Wait, is this your quirk? As soon, Izuku grabs Doraemon by his wings. As soon, he gives out a little bit of a soon eat. As he soon is pulled off. As he's soon off of the blue-haired teen. With Izuku saying, I am so sorry about him. He's a little bit overprotective of me. I really do mean it. Doraemon, come on. It hasn't even started yet. And you heard what President Mike say. No attacking the other participants. Listen to me for once, man. As Doraemon saying, I know, but seriously, Izuku, you have to pinch my wings of all things. After this, everyone begins freaked out saying, is that dude's quirks? He can create monsters? As saying, I'm not going to get in that guy's way. If anything, I'm terrified more than anything. With one of those saying, yeah, it almost seems more like a villain quirk than a hero quirk. If that's the case. As soon, the doors begin opening. As Izuku saying, I better get prepared before. And soon, Doraemon saying, I don't think that's necessary. I think it's best you digivolve me right now. And saying, why do you say that? Do you look around, Izu? Do you think they're going to give us any time to prepare? There's no starting lines, no one telling us, no lights, no traffic lights, none of it. So I think it's best we get the head start before everyone else figures it out. As soon, Izuku thinks this over. As he soon thinks, I guess you're right, buddy. All right. As soon, the gates began becoming wide open. As President Mike was about to say, what are you all just standing there? There's no time for hesitation and battle. You guys gotta go, go, go. After hearing that, he pulls out his Digivice and then goes to Doraemon and then press Digivolution. As soon, Doraemon begins screaming out, Doraemon, Digivolve to Doragomon! As Doraemon soon transforms into a giant beast-like dragon with massive wings. With soon, he lays down as Izuku gets on his back and soon flies into the practical exam area. As everyone freaks out saying, a giant monster! Is that serious? It's that other guy with the monster quirk. It just transformed. As everyone begins freaking out, with Izuku saying, make sure you don't step on anybody, Doraemon. Also, shrink down once you see there's less people nearby. Got it? As saying, you got it. Once I do that, though, you're gonna have to get off me so I don't mess up my aim. As saying, got it. With that, they soon head to, as they see the nearest robots being a 1-point, a 3-point, and two 2-pointers. As soon, Doraemon fires at the robots with his special move called Power Metal. As a giant ball of metal fire, he just destroys each and every one of them with one shot. As soon, Izuku gets off, saying, "Nice work, buddy. Really, you've really gotten stronger now, and you're using a lot less power than you used to." After hearing this, Doragomon begins feeling, thanks again for the praise, Izu. I feel like I can do even more with you praising me, buddy." As soon, he shoots more blast out, with Izuku bringing out Galmon, and then Galmon digivolves into Galgramon. As Izuku gets on his back, saying, let's keep up the momentum, buddy." As Galgramon saying, "You got it, boss. Let's go." As they go even further into all the other robots, as they begin destroying them with Galgramon with his massive claws. And then even using and destroying multiple 3-pointers with his special move as well, being Spiral Bow, as a huge torrent of wind blast destroys all of them in the area. As soon, Izuku saying, this is way too easy. I really thought that we might have to fight against actual people, but you guys can go all out. Just make sure that none of your attacks go overboard." As soon, Galgramon saying, "Will do, boss," with Doragomon saying, "Of course, I'll make sure not to hurt anybody. But if they get in your way," Izu is saying, "Dude, don't," saying, "Of course." Soon, Terriermon saying, "Come on, at least bring me out too," Izuku saying, "I think that would be a little bit overboard, Terriermon. And besides, you've already reached your ultimate level. At least give these guys a little chance to get a little bit stronger." With Terriermon saying, "Oh, it's no fair, Izuku," with a pouty face and feeling upset. As Izuku laughs a little bit, saying, "It's hard to take you seriously when you're being so cute sometimes, buddy." As he soon puts his Digivice back up, as saying, "Let's keep on going, guys." As both Digimon side by side with each other, destroying multiple robots in their way. As everyone begins thinking, this is so not fair. How can they allow somebody with a quirk like that to take the entrance exam? Heck, if anything, he would have been better for recommendation than that. As even the blue-haired teen who saw this saying, "Even I think so. This is a little bit out of my depth here." As he soon adjusts his glasses and clenches his fist, saying, "But I've worked hard to get into this school. I won't let my hard work go to waste." As he soon activates his quirk and begins destroying a couple more robots that were nearby, with Izuku saying, I think we should be good. I think this is enough points for us." There's rumbling, as Galgamon's saying, "Hey boss, you hear that? Or do you feel that?" As even Doragomon is saying, "Yeah, I feel it too. I'll go in the air and see." As he soon flies up, he soon notices, "You've got to be kidding me. That thing is massive." As soon Izuku saying, "Doragomon, what's going on?" Saying, "I think the 0-pointer is here. And they didn't explain that it was almost the size of, that it's bigger than these freaking buildings." As Izuku saying, "What? Are you kidding me?" As Galgramon saying, "What did you want to do, boss?" As Izuku saying, "Let's get out of here. If we can take out a couple more robots on the way, then so be it." As soon, Galgramon saying, good plan, boss." "Doragomon, you ready to go?" Saying, "Come on, at least let me destroy that thing. I think I can handle it." Saying, "And what if you can't, buddy? I mean, you haven't even reached your ultimate level form." Saying, "Just let me try." As soon, he goes off on his own and heading to the 0-pointer. As he's saying, "Doragomon!" come on, Galgramon, we gotta keep going. We gotta go. Saying, yeah, let's go save the idiot, as usual. The two rush after their Digimon companion. Soon, Doragomon tries to use his power metal and even puts everything behind it and shoots the metal fiery ball at the giant zero pointer. However, all it did was just dent it and didn't completely destroy it. As soon Doragomon saying, "You gotta be kidding me. Well, how about this?" As he tries a more powerful attack. As soon as he's saying, "Doragomon, stop! You're only denting it. You're not doing any serious damage to it, man. Just come back down. We don't have time for this." It's saying, but, as Galgramon saying, "Don't be so stubborn. I know you want to prove yourself to the boss, but at least try and understand where he's coming from. There's times to fight and times when to call for quits." As soon he comes back down to Izuku and Galgramon saying, "Fine. But next time if this thing comes up, I will find a way to destroy it." As soon Izuku saying, "I know you will, buddy, but anything, we need to go now." As they were about to leave, they soon hear a girl begin calling for help, as it's the same girl that helped out Izuku with the brunette hair and everything. As Izuku saying, "But she's in danger. I can't go now." As soon Galgramon saying, "Boss, what's the matter? We got to." As soon Izuku gets off of Galgramon, is saying, "Boss! Izuku! What are you doing?" As Doragomon saying, "Izuku, come back!" As he heads to the girl that's trapped under debris, saying, "Are you okay? Hang on, let me help you up." As he tries his best to lift it off of her, but it's hard. But he's having a hard time. Soon, Doragomon comes up and using his claw and extending his claws, getting the debris off of her, somewhat grabbing it and somewhat clawing it off, and saying, "Thanks, buddy," saying, "Don't mention it. Unfortunately, that zero pointer is coming closer and closer. What you want to do?" As Izuku's saying, "I got an idea." As he calls over Galgramon, as he tells him, get her back to the entrance of the exam from the start of the exam, saying, "Are you sure?" And saying, "I think I got an idea, and I'm going to have Doragomon bring me back." Saying, "You sure about this, boss? Come on. Have I ever let you down before?" As he looks into his partner's eyes, saying, "Ugh, I guess not. Let's go." And she's saying, "Wait, what are you?" As soon Izuku saying, "Terriermon, it's your turn." As he's saying, "All right." As he brings out Terriermon from his Digivice, and soon pressing Matrix Digivolution. As Terriermon begins glowing and turning into a green spear. As soon he screams out, "Terriermon, Matrix Digivolve 2!" As soon he turns into Rapidmon. As Izuku saying, "Rapidmon, stall that thing down for the time being." As saying, "To stall? I think I can destroy this sucker." And saying, "Are you serious? Don't go in ego like Doragomon." "Hey, I take offense to that, Izuku." As soon Rapidmon saying, "You forget, I'm an ultimate level Digimon, Izuku." As soon he flies up to it, and then he shoots out twin missiles, call it Rapid Fire. As then they soon explode the zero pointer, as they did some damage, but not complete damage as well. As soon he's saying, "All right, let's take it up a notch. I'll obliterate this thing with one blast." As he soon gets into a T-pose and soon says his special move, being Tri-Beam. As then a beam of light strikes down the zero pointer, as the two begin colliding. the beam wins as it goes through the zero pointer, destroying the top of it and the middle half as well. As Izuku saying, "Whoa, I didn't think he actually could do it. I guess I should have more faith into my own partners." As Dorogomon saying, "You should, Izuku. You should have more faith in me as well." And saying, "I guess you're right, buddy." As Izuku, Dorogomon, and even Rapidmon fly back to the entrance of the exam. As soon it times out. As everyone begins thinking, "Did you all see that? That guy brought out another monster and destroyed the zero pointer. If I recall, they all told us to run from that thing." As another participant saying, "Yeah, they also said that we wouldn't get any points from it. So what was the point of it after all?" As soon, Ida saying, "He ran after to save that girl who cried out for help. I ran away from it. But he used his monsters to save her, and then destroyed the zero pointer to protect anyone else from getting hurt from it, who would have been caught up in it. So it only makes sense. He has the true essence of a hero, and yet I didn't even do anything to help." As soon, Izuku saying, "Nice work, guys." As he tries to look around and see for his other partner, Galgramon, as well, as he soon sees the giant blue dog and also sees the girl that he helped out, saying, "Hey, are you okay?" Saying, "Yeah, I'm fine." As saying, "Are you hurt anywhere?" Saying, "I think my ankle is sprained, but other than that, I'll be fine." As he's saying, "Well, I guess that makes us somewhat even after all." He's saying, I guess that does. Since, as Izuku saying, "You helped me this morning, and I helped you out today, right just now." As the two began laughing, within, an elderly woman comes up and begins saying, my, I didn't expect such a feat to happen today. Now, this is good. Now, I guess this year's candidates might be actually something else." As she soon said, "I'm here to help and heal anyone who's injured during the exam." As soon, Izuku saying, "Over here, she sprained her ankle." As she soon comes over to Izuku and the brunette girl and saying, "It's just a sprain. Wouldn't be too much a problem for me." As she began kissing the brunette girl, and Izuku was surprised as she begins thinking, "A person whose quirk is able to heal them by kissing them? I think I remember hearing about a hero like you. Are you a recovery girl by any chance?" Is saying, "Oh, I didn't expect this generation would know an old hero like me." As he's saying, "An old hero like you're still a legend after all." As soon, Galgramon, Dorogomon, and also Rapidmon began realizing that Izuku is now in hero nerd mode, as they begin sighing all together. Soon after, time has passed, and Izuku heads back home. As a couple days have passed, and Izuku begins getting a little bit nervous about the exam and wonder why he hasn't heard anything. With both Terramon, Doromon, and Galmon trying to comfort their partner, with Terramon saying, "Stop worrying so much, Izuku. Come on. You did awesome. We all did awesome." As soon, Galmon saying, "Of course, boss. If anything, they're probably just waiting for the perfect time to show up." With Doromon saying, "And if they don't bring you in, then we could still..." As Izuku saying, "No." With Doromon saying in a sour tone, saying, "You're no fun sometimes, buddy. No fun." As all of them began finishing their dinner, Izuku began saying, "Hey, you guys, hey, Doromon, Galmon, you guys have now reached ultimate level." As they begin saying, "Really? That's awesome." As Izuku thinks, "I wonder if there's a way to make you guys level you guys up faster without having to do all this senseless training, or maybe some kind of upgrade or boosters that can help out." As Harriman saying, "Well, that's up to you, buddy. You're the one that helps us get stronger." As he's on his head as usual. As soon as Izuku's mom soon comes in his room in a wild frenzy, as Izuku's saying, "Mom, what's going on?" As saying, "Izuku, Terriermon, Galmon, and Doromon, you have a letter from UA." As soon Izuku hears this, he grabs the letter and then he opens it, with it being a hologram. As he thinks, "Wait, there's no paper?" As he soon lays it on his desk and soon opens up with it and as a picture of All Might appears. As Izuku begins freaking out, saying, "All Might, he's..." As All Might begins saying, "Young Midoriya, I, All Might, wish to congratulate you on taking part of this year's entrance exam for the hero course. As we saw everything you've done and seen and tallying up your scores, you have done an amazing job. As all the robots you destroyed, many you have tallied up to at least 80 points." As he's saying, 80? That's awesome. And saying, "Now, however, there is also hidden points that the participants had to figure out all on their own. These being hero points, otherwise known as rescue points. These points are gained by helping out your fellow participants who were either struggling or having a hard time. Unfortunately, you didn't gain any in the beginning of the exam since you were doing everything on your own. However, at the final moments, you helped out a girl who was struggling and almost crushed by the 0-pointer. The faculty of UA would have gotten involved anyway because we wouldn't allow this. However, you stepping in, helping her out with your supposed monsters, and it's saying that your quirk is called Digimon? Huh, interesting. Well, not only that, you even destroyed the 0-pointer, even keeping somewhat of collateral damage at a minimum. So, I have to show you that you have gained over 50 hero points. Tally that up with your 80 hero points, and you get 210 hero points, getting you the first place exam, even beating my personal record. Isn't that amazing, young Midoriya? You, with your skills, strength, charisma, and willing to always help out others, is the true example on what we need here at UA. And for that, I welcome you to your Hero Academia." After that, the hologram ends with Izuku not saying anything, with Terriermon, Galmon, and Doromon congratulating their partner, but they're shocked at seeing Izuku crying, as Izuku saying, "I'm not sad, guys. These are not tears of sadness. These are tears of joy. I'm able to go to UA, and it's all thanks to you guys." As he soon hugs all of his Digimon partners and thanks them deeply from his heart, as they also thank Izuku for giving them a chance to come to this world and meeting him. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please tell me what you guys think in the comments below. I would love to hear them. Also, like and subscribe, which really helps out the channel a lot. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. Also, because the series is pretty damn popular as is, I'm thinking about making it a weekly thing like all the others, like all my other what ifs. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy this. Please check out my Discord and my gaming channel, which are most likely in the link description below. So yeah, anyway, this is Mooky signing out. Later.